it's a dance party in my house. It's always a dance party in our house. So, welcome to our Sunday. What day is it? July 26th. Oh my goodness. Team Hangout. And we've got some new faces on the call today, some faces we haven't seen in a while. So welcome, Brandy. This is your first Hangout. Sheila, nice to see you back. Kim, Sarah, Max, I think is running. Kathy, I don't see you, but you're there. Ashley's on, Corley's on. Corley, Sheila's on. I would ask why your laptop isn't working. Like I would actually do a chat with them to find out what's going on, because if it's a new laptop, the camera should be working, right? So
that's what I think I'm going to.
Yeah.
I have warranty, so I will.
I would definitely be like, hey, wait a minute, what's going on? All right, so I have some exciting things that I want to share today. The first one is that Team Cup kicks off. We have to register by Friday. So I have some names of people that have expressed interest in this. And the thing with Team Cup is, I think that we do it twice a year. And the whole point of Team Cup is like to build community and to cheer each other on and to aim for success clubs so that you get the awesome prize. The bag that we got last time was freaking awesome. I'm just gonna mute everybody quickly. I'm getting some weird feedback, and then I'll open it up and you guys can chat. So the prizes that we got last time in February were so cool, so good. I don't know why my light is weird. Squirrel. So Team Cup. If you want into Team Cup, you definitely need to challenge yourself to hit Success Club. So if you're up for the challenge, then let me know, and we will get the teams, because you have to be like Margot, Max, Clarissa, and I can't be on the same team together because we're all diamond, right? So we have to like split up and make different teams. So let us know, and I do have quite a few names of people who've already said yes, and we'll figure out the teams this week. Oh, apparently I'm still working out, which I'm not. The second thing is that I want to share with you is, you guys know that, or most of you know, that I am all about creating systems to support the entire team, right? So I have this, the coach welcome email, which is awesome, but I know that people get overwhelmed by words. And so what I did was I put together a really quick website. Again, this is for you to use. Please do not feel like you need to go and make your own. Use the one that is here when you're signing up new coaches. So on our website, it's freetobegirls.com. If you go to coach trainings on the website, I don't know why it's not like there, and you go to the new coach welcome, it's going to take you to this page where there are 7 quick videos on how to get started as a coach. All right, so what I did was take my welcome email and put it into videos so that it makes sense. I have the links. I have the Fit Club link. I have the Health and Fit Club Facebook group. I have on here for Canadian coaches, this is the fill this out W8 Ben form and then submit the form here, right? So I have it all on the website so that you don't have to, here's the 2 Facebook groups. Here's the links to the universities, the Empower Squad and the Upper University. Here's the link to the Emerald training, and then there's the Diamond training, and here's the extra miscellaneous links. Okay, so this is under new coach, like coach trainings and new coach welcome on the website for everyone to use. I also have on here the one for clients getting started, right? So this is the client one where there's, again, I think 7 or 8 really quick, they're under 5-minute videos just on how to get started, how to pick your program, what app do you need, what nutrition plan are you following, like really basic stuff. The other thing I have in here that everyone should be doing is enter your results at www.beachbodychallenge.com. I got 2 shirts in the mail last week, 2. So the one was the 10 rounds one, and the one was the Beachbody one for entering the Beachbody Challenge. 2 shirts just for entering the challenge that they sent to me for free. Like, everyone deserves those things. So use the resources that are there for you guys when you have new coaches join, so that there isn't this overwhelm. My new coach email now is super simple. It's like, here's the Fit Club, here's the trainings for the website. That's it, because I know that I am a squirrel when it comes to reading something that's really long. I'm not going to. I'm going to be like, okay, yeah, yada, 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 and miss it. And I think our new coach welcome email when we got started was like 17 pages. Do you think I read it? I printed it off and put it in a binder. I don't even know where the binder is. I never read any of it, not even like one sentence of the thing. And I remember we hit Success Club month 1, we hit Success Club month 2, and Christina messaged us saying, you guys hit Success Club. If you hit Success Club month 3, you get a free ticket to Summit. And I was like, what's Success Club? Right? Because I didn't read any of this stuff. So I go over all of that in the videos, and the videos are only under 5 minutes, or just at 5 minutes. Okay, so it makes it really simple. All the buttons are there. They can click the links. It's going to take them, even for the Canadian coaches, they're going to fill out their WA Bend form, and it's the sample form. So they literally just put in their information into that box. They save it and they submit it, and it's all good. So those are the 2 quick announcements I have this week. Oh, and one more. Max, we started the MBF bod group, and we did our video yesterday, so I will upload the video into the group. We're going to have a prep week that starts tomorrow, and we're officially starting it on August 3rd. Okay, so that one is also available if you want to join, if you're actually doing MBF. If you're not doing MBF, just stay in the regular bod group and the Some Sizzling for Summer one, or if you're in Max or Mary Jo's one, like stay in the one that you're in. But if you're actually doing MBF, feel free to join us in the MBF group. Okay, so those are my announcements for this morning, and this is your chance. Randy's like, what the heck is she talking about? That lady is crazy. No, I'm just kidding. I am a little bit crazy, but we're all a little bit crazy, aren't we? Mm-hmm. And this is your chance to ask questions, share, open up the floor, the dance floor. Go, Margot. Go, Margot. I know you want to say something. Come on, Margot.
I have a question.
Yes, please ask.
Okay, so the new coach I have, Allie.
Yep.
She had one person ask her, just for now, he wanted to just have her as a coach or something, and just get the membership. Is he able to do that?
Like just the fitness membership?
Yeah, like just the website, like for the Beachbody, or does he have to buy a challenge pack?
So she wants to be a coach?
I don't know. She messaged me and said, hold on, I'll get the exact thing. She said, so I have a dude who wants to get the app membership tomorrow. I just get him to put in my coach ID, right? And I wasn't just really sure how that.
So I always recommend that, and everyone will always recommend that people get signed up with the challenge pack because it's the best value for their dollar.
That's right? What I did tell her.
That's the number one thing. It's going to be the ultimate best value for their money. If someone is looking for value, then they need to get a challenge pack.
Okay.
They don't need to stay on subscription orders, and everything is so much easier now. It used to be that we had to phone in, and I know Brandy was with Beachbody like years ago, right? And you had to phone in and cancel things and do that. You don't have to do that anymore. Everything's done online, so life is much simpler. That being said, if dude just wants the Beachbody On Demand membership, she should still do a share a cart. So you'll want to go into your share a cart. When you go to the coach.teambeachbody.com, up at the top it will say share a cart. You click on share a cart and you create their registration link for them. And all she has to do is go to fitness programs, Beachbody On Demand, and pick which one she wants, which one he wants. You can do quarterly, you can do 6 months, you can do full year. Okay? So she would pick which one he wants and then send the cart to him.
Okay, perfect.
To me, it makes no sense why someone would want to pay $120 for a yearly membership when they could pay $160 for a challenge pack.
Exactly. No, that's the first thing I said to her was I kind of videotaped my screen and showed her how to do the share cart and stuff, and told her to do a challenge back because it made more sense. But I just wanted to know just in case. Yeah. So perfect. Thank you.
It is definitely an option, and don't force it. If it's meant to be, it's meant to be. And if someone just wants the fitness, then get them set up with just the fitness. Okay. I just always steer someone towards the full the full membership, like the full
Okay,
thing,
perfect.
because it is the best value for the money. Why I'm
Exactly.
You get some equipment in the mail, like the bod ropes themselves. If you go to Amazon and order them, you're paying $35. Well, there you've made your package right there, right?
Exactly.
So
Yeah.
why would you do that? Like, it just
Yeah.
doesn't make any sense. So
Okay.
my 2 cents.
Yeah, perfect.
Who else?
I have a question.
Yes, go Sarah.
When you mentioned the Beachbody challenge where you submit your results, can you do that? Like, since I bought MBF underneath my boyfriend's account, do I have to have that program in order to submit?
No.
Or can I do it even though it's under his account?
Yes.
Okay.
You can do it because they're not going to check your account for the results. They just want to know, you're going to go to the beachbodychallenge.com and you're going to put your information in. It's not going to double check that you had access to, right, the workout program.
About the program. Okay.
Yeah.
And my other one is, do you have a little bit more information about Team Cup, or where I can find information about what exactly it is?
So if you went into the FAQ, so one of the things that I've been doing a lot more lately, and Sarah Batiste has got me into that, is literally I go into Google and I type in whatever it is that I want to know. So last night, Max and I were trying to figure out the release dates of MBF and MBFA. Like, when is MBFA going to be available for everyone? Because we were looking at the bod group and the timing of everything. And so I literally just typed in like MBFA, coach FAQ, and it popped up in Google as to like the link, the FAQ link in there. So one of the things that I suggest you do is go to type in Team Cup or August 2020 Team Cup for Beachbody, Team Beachbody, and just see what comes up in the FAQ. The other thing is there is a Team Cup website. So if you went to that, you would see. And basically all it is there's 5 of you on a team, and you're challenging each other and yourselves to have your best months ever, right? Hit Success Club, bring in as many people as you can, that sort of thing, because it's the highest points. And the points don't necessarily have to be just from, like, Sarah, say for example, one of your coaches rank advances. If you have a coach under you that goes Emerald during Team Cup, you get extra points. Your team gets extra points. So it's not just Success Club points, it's also like rank advancements and other things as well that are involved in there. So I would recommend looking at FAQ and also going to, like, I think it's Team Cup. Like, if you just look up Team Beachbody Team Cup, there's an actual website.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Who's next?
So, me.
Go, Ashley.
So for prep week this week, I know that the group for MBF starts August, but what exactly are we doing for like this week? Are we just like starting MBF again, like the whole week as a prep week, or like?
I'm not.
Or is like, okay,
so I was thinking about that yesterday. I'm not actually going to start the program until August 3rd. Okay. So this week, what I'm going to do, I'm going to run, I'm going to do some yoga, and then I'm going to do the MBFA sample workouts.
Okay.
And show those. And I might do the MBF sample workout again just to like show people some video of it. But prep week is going to be more like clean out your pantry, schedule your workouts for the next 3 weeks, meal plan, like those sorts of things to get organized for August 3rd. Because I'm going to go August 3rd, but then there's some like, it's August 3rd to the 23rd, but then it doesn't launch until the 27th, the MBFA. So then it's like the 30th that we're starting MBFA to September 20th. Okay. Yeah. So we'll just have mix it up in there, do some challenges, maybe like throw in some Shanti workouts and stuff like that. And we can ask people in prep week to like, what workout did you do today? You know, maybe they're going to do the sample workout a couple times. So.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who's next? Roll today. Come on, Margot.
I have a couple of things.
Okay, go.
I always have a couple things, but hang on. Give me about an hour, everybody. Is everybody comfortable working hard? Everybody got a beverage? Everyone okay? I'm gonna chat now. This is one of the only places I can chat with Sarah because I get charged if I call this Stace now, which I didn't know I did. Anyway, Sarah, I will reach out to you. I was going to reach out to you about Team Cup because I do need to fill my team as well, but I hadn't done that yet because I'm trying to, just so you know, Tamara, create a little WhatsApp chat now with moms, only because they're so brand new, a lot of them. And even the ones that have been with me for a while still have a few questions. So I've got that separate WhatsApp. I don't want to overwhelm them, but I want to also put something in there where it keeps it really simple, like you were just saying about the step 1, step 2, step 3, how as we do things. So I am running a free group next week, which I know we all have a few people going in it that are on the team. Whoever wants to join it, by the way. I know some coaches don't necessarily run the free groups just because they take a little bit of effort, and it's not necessarily, doesn't always generate leads or prospects or whatever you want to call it. But I posted about the free group, just if anybody does do one, in a random group. I think you're part of it, Tamara, Vancouver Women in Business or something like that. And I have a few friends that are in that group, and they know me, so they trust me. So they right away said, count me in, count me in. So which really helped this sort of avalanche of people saying, count me in, count me in, count me in, which was great. So if you're ever, any of you are promoting something that we're doing, whether it's a free week or whatever, maybe go into some of the groups, neighborhood groups or moms groups, or this was a Vancouver Women in Business groups, and post it and just see, some people will react, and it's not necessarily just on your feed. So anyway, I have about 10 people to get back to today and send them the link to Clean Week, and I've done a little video in there, and so hopefully we'll get at least a bunch of people doing this for free.
Well, I think that I don't want you to
I know what I'm doing.
I don't want you to think that I'm against free groups. I ran free groups every month for like the first 3 years of my business. So I really think that as a newer coach, doing something for free is really important because it gets you the confidence, right? It gets you oh, how should I post in this group? Like, should I post this morning? When should I ask people to check in? Like, are they actually checking in? And it gives you that, just the practice without having actual clients or coaches that you're working with. I also think now Beachbody has such a great system with the sample workouts, that offering a free sample workout to someone you're talking to who's like, hey, I see you working out, or I see you watching my stories, or thanks for the love on my post. I'm doing this great program. Did you want to try a free sample workout? That also gives the trust, right, in that free sense. So I think there's just different options, and I'm definitely not against free groups. Maxine and I are going to start a free group in September, so it's not like I'm against free groups. It's just
no, I wasn't thinking really, you were against them.
It can be really time consuming, and I think that sometimes people put too much. When you're running a free group, it's a free group, so don't think that you have to offer the moon and the stars in a free group. You are literally supporting someone for free and offering them like some free workouts, some free tips on meal planning, some free resources to help them out. But like, don't feel like you need to make these beautiful, elaborate posts and spend a ton of time on it. You need to spend more time on connecting with them and asking, how are you enjoying? Is this helping you? Like those sorts of things, as opposed to that. And I just think that's where sometimes people put too much effort into like the beauty of the group, and then nobody converts, and then it's so draining, right? It's so frustrating. So
I don't put effort into beauty. Kim knows there's no effort. I don't have an effort thing with you at all. So
oh my god.
So it's so for me, these free groups are like wham bam.
Yeah.
Done. Let's go. Don't be such a dumbass.
Natural beauty, Margot.
What?
Natural.
Natural beauty. You don't have to put a lot of effort in it.
I agree with Kim.
I am a natural beauty.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Are you taking the photo now?
No, I'm not. Not even close. Okay, what else? So you said you had a couple things.
Oh, well, no, I was just the free, basically, as you just said, Tamara, I wasn't necessarily saying you were anybody, no one's against them. It's just that I guess when you get to a certain level in Beachbody, it becomes, as just you said, Tamara, it starts to flow. But until it gets to that point, I pulled my little group off into a little mini WhatsApp chat, and I'm going to maybe recommend we do a free group maybe once a month so that they can all get their feet wet with how to, like, because basically a free group is exactly the same as people paying for a challenge pack and being a part of our group for the long term at the end of the day. So this is just baby steps and learning. So anyways, that's why I was doing it. And then I just wanted to say about posting into different groups about whatever it is you're doing, free challenges or whatever. A friend of mine actually right now is doing a 20 day or 25 day challenge. And so she's in different town going for a walk or whatever. She'll do push-ups against a bench or something like that. And they're raising money for mental health awareness or something. So there's all sorts of ways to sort of get a group following you that are free, that are fun, whatever. You don't have to just be thinking, how do I sell a challenge pack or something like that?
Yeah, and it's a great way to invite, right? It's a good practice on inviting.
Yeah.
So, and it's fun to do it with someone. If you're doing it with someone, it's like I remember when we were doing them and we would split, like there'd be 5 of us and we'd each take a day. And then you're not investing a ton of time in the group, but everyone's getting to see the different value that everyone offers. So for sure.
Yeah, and I know too, everybody on this team obviously is on the Empower Squad, and Tamara and Christina have amazing posts, like amazing. They have the right images and everything else. Now you can't copy their images exactly if it's a picture of them, but if it's this is me.
Yeah.
But if it's an inspirational quote or an image with the words that sound so beautiful and awesome, and you have a photo of yourself and you could put those words towards it. I mean, make it your own. But I think Tamara, as Tamara said, she creates all these amazing pieces for us. So we don't have to, I can't think all the time of what should I say, how to be creative, what should I do, what should I say? That drives me nuts, and then I analyze till I paralyze. So having somebody like Tamara, Christina, this amazing team, you just sort of grab what they've done and put it on to make it sound like you with your photo, makes it a heck of a lot easier, I tell you. So thank you, Tamara, for everything you do all the time.
Thank you. One tip that Christina gave was to actually just go into Google and type in like quote of the day or inspiration of the day, and something will pop up that will speak to you that you can then write about in a small post. It doesn't have to be a major post. And the biggest thing with posting in your feed is keep them short and sweet, and then have a long one. So like the majority of them, short, long, short, long, so that people will engage on your stuff, and try to keep it light. Like one of the things that I like doing is I'll go to people that I love following, and I'll actually like copy. If you're on your computer, you can copy the writing they wrote in their post, and I put it into my notes, and then I just adjust it to make it my own voice. And then I put that note into my post. So definitely copy. I'm all about the not reinventing the wheel. Everything is there to share. If it inspires you, it's going to inspire somebody else. So use it, right? Absolutely use it. That's what it's there for. So.
Yeah, shout out to my Kimmy Rose there. Kimmy McGill, really. She's lying through her teeth with this Kim Rose iPhone thing on here. But she posts some amazing inspirational quotes, and she's gone through a lot in her life with cancer and all. So if you read her stories on Instagram, you'll see. But she has a lot of amazing inspirational quotes that she puts on. So I'll copy those too. I'll just copy everything from everybody.
There you go.
That's just what I do.
Just do it, right? Don't overthink
No
it. Just do it. 100%, just do it. Clarissa will actually like copy my posts and put them in hers, and she's like, "Thanks for the writing." I'm like, "Oh, I'm glad you were inspired." So one time I copied her, and she was like, "You copied me! Yay!"
I mean, it is a true compliment when you
Yeah.
see your post on several stories in that same day or week. You think, that's what I wanted to do.
Yeah.
I wanted to speak to people, and yeah, so I find that really a good way of extending your brand as well.
100%. And I have found for our feed, people like the funny quotes in our Instagram feed, and they like the inspiring quotes in the text of a picture of us. Does that make sense? Like, I'll put a picture up and there'll be like some sort of inspirational thing in the, but if I'm going to do a quote on my feed, they like the funny ones, right? Like the today one I did about not being an adult, not even being a human. I'm going to be a dog. Come pet me and bring me snacks. People like that. They laugh, and then they send us messages all the time. Oh my God, you guys are so funny. I'm not really that funny. Don't even try to pretend to be that funny. So, all right, who's next? Anybody else? Questions, things that, wondering, that sort of stuff.
Sorry, me again. Sorry. So with the team cup, I will create. So because I'm a diamond coach, I can only have him. I know I need to look it up, but you're right here. So I'm asking you right now.
2. You can have 2 diamond coaches on your team.
Okay, and then the rest emeralds, or is there a maximum of emeralds, or is there a maximum of coaches, or is there no?
5 coaches, 2 can be diamonds.
Okay.
Okay, so I was volunteering Clarissa for your team.
Oh, I don't want her.
You don't want her. Okay. Clarissa, you feel
Get her to send me an. I'll forward an application.
Okay. She has to submit like what she's gonna bring to the team.
Yeah.
Brandy's like, holy welcome to the comedy show this morning.
Brandy, I'm a joke.
I want to check who is going to be on your team because I want to get all the prizes. So I'm going to I'm gonna check if I want to be in your team.
All of a sudden she pipes up.
Yeah, all of a sudden she pipes up. Welcome to the Sunday morning comedy show, brought to you by the Empower Squad, right? Yeah. So, yeah. Too funny. Okay, who's next? How are you guys liking the, who is filling them out regularly? Let me look. Coralie is submitting her forms. Sheila, I got her form. Leslie, I got a form. Sarah Story and Ashley Federley, I got a form. The coach forms. So, how are you liking it?
I kind of forget about it sometimes. I mean, I like it, but I forget about it. And then when I remember, and I forget again. But I mean, I like it. I like it. But I like that group that you made, of like, okay, how many invites? Like, I'm in that, like, 100%. So I guess it just depends on what your style is, like, what gravitates towards you more. So
yes,
either way, they're
helpful. Mention that. So for those of you who don't know what Ashley is talking about, I created a WhatsApp chat group that is just for accountability. That's all it is. So invites, personal development, and follow-ups are the 3 things that we're kind of talking about in there. We should all be working out, and we should all be following our nutrition and working on our nutrition and sharing that, because that's the foundation of our business. If I don't work out, like, I know 100% that if I was not consistent and if Clarissa was not consistent, that Coralie and Brandy would not be with us today, right? They wouldn't. But because we show up for ourselves consistently with fitness, with nutrition, we share the journey. We aren't perfect, and we're not professing to be perfect, They're like, hey, these people are real human beings, and if they can do it, I can do it too. So that's not part of the accountability, because that's kind of on you as a coach to show up for yourself, right? But the inviting, we all get in our way. We all do. I barely sent any invites last week. I'm owning my shit. I was away with my family for 5 days. Yesterday, my mom and dad are moving. I went over, helped my mom. Do you think I had time to send invites yesterday? No, I didn't. So I will, from the beach today, I'll send a whole bunch of invites. And that will be easy, and I'll show up for that. And this week I will work on improving on my invites, because I know that that's going to carry me into August, right? We are on the 26th of the month, so there's only 5 days left in July. So most people that are joining me now are going to join in August. So it's the personal development, because doing personal development is the only way that we're going to stick to our goals. It's the only way that we're going to make the changes, because this gets in the way of everything that we do. It totally does. We talk ourselves out of things. We downplay, and I know, because I do it. We downplay our value. We just get in our way. So we have to do our personal development. We have to send our invites, and we have to do our follow-ups. And those are our 3 things that we're doing. So if you want in that accountability group that I mentioned, it's a WhatsApp chat, and I can definitely, I'll share the link in the other group, and you're free to join. I'm not adding people to it. You are welcome to join that.
I have a question.
Hi, sweaty runner.
Holy hot.
How was that wine?
Well, let's just say I didn't make the 7:30 run group. I didn't run until 8:15. I pumped myself up with MCT coffee and Energize.
Nice.
Anyway, so what's I'm sure this has been gone around a long time. So I'm asking this for new coaches, not for me, because I know the answer. Okay, I don't, but anyway. I should know the answer as a diamond coach, but anyway. So our personal Facebook page, what gets flagged? Like, obviously all of us probably have way more people on our personal Facebook page than a like page, if we even have a like page, right?
Yeah.
So how much can we use our personal Facebook page to talk about what we do, or like how can we incorporate that where we've got more viewers but not being salesy and having Facebook go, oh, hey, no, you can't be there, this is not a business platform? Like, how would you use that strategically?
Well, I feel like almost all of my Facebook posts are business posts. And the thing is that I'm not offering anything for sale on Facebook. I think if you're constantly offering like for sale, then that's going to come back and haunt you. But there isn't anything really that I post on like everything on my Instagram page, I would post on my Facebook page. And I wouldn't get flagged for it, because
Okay.
I'm not offering constantly for sale, right? And that's where Facebook would kind of come in and be like, whoa, wait a minute, what are you doing? I don't see any of you guys, from what I've seen of your posts, I don't see anything that would flag.
Like, I just find that I'll share Instagram to my business like page, but I'm not doing anything on my personal Facebook page. So then I'm wondering, should I be posting on all 3 social medias?
Yeah.
The same thing.
Same thing. Yeah.
Okay.
That's what
so you don't think
Christina Klein does.
Everybody's
right?
frozen, or am I frozen too?
You're frozen for me, Margot.
This is weird.
We're just
like
trying
in a sci-fi movie.
I don't understand how that because it looks like you're muted. So I would definitely just share over, because Clarissa and I created the separate, like, our own Instagram accounts. I share my personal Instagram to my Facebook, but it's still the same stuff. I'm still talking about the same stuff.
Okay.
Right? Yeah,
All
I
right.
would definitely just make life simple.
Yeah, I just feel like I'm missing out on if I look at Micah, is it Micah what's her name?
Yeah.
That does mainly Facebook, inviting, and like she does a lot of most of her business on Facebook. I just feel like that's a market that's probably more up to my age group.
Yeah. No, you
So
definitely want to be on both.
I kind of feel like I don't want to lose out on those people that I could be connecting with more. But only so many people watch my stories that get put into my Facebook stories.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Definitely share to all three and just make life simple.
Yeah,
Okay.
I was gonna say, like I don't have two pages. I kind of almost just started incorporating like what I was posting just on my personal page because I know I have way more people on my personal page. So and like no one's really like I haven't seen anyone unfriend me or anything. It almost is just like this is my new journey and this is my new stuff that I'm doing. And if like you know what I mean. And then I just have people like, oh, if you're interested, message me and stuff. And I haven't gotten flagged yet. And I just kind of kept my personal accounts and kind of started to change them over, and it seemed to be working good because then I still have my same following.
For sure. And that's the one thing, like we have had coaches start new Facebook or start new Instagram accounts when they come in, and they've always quit. They've always quit on it because I just saw, like, for example, I just saw somebody show up in my Facebook feed, which I found really interesting, that is switching her personal Facebook page account to a Herbalife/fitness journey. And I was like, bleh. Like, seriously, I'm going to unfriend you. I'm not going to follow you because I don't want to be hearing all about your Herbalife shit all the time. I just don't. And I know nobody wants to be hearing about our supplements all the time either. They want to hear about what we're doing. They want to hear about life, about showing up when, you know, Sarah Story did a great post where she's camping and she's working out. That, you know, they want to see me doing my workouts from camping, but they also want to see me eating the ice cream, right? Like, they want to see that we're real human beings and know who we are as people. And the only way you do that is to share your entire journey, not just your fitness, not just your nutrition, right? So that's why those pages never work, then you're doubling up. So for newer coaches, what we always recommend is your Instagram account. You want to change it to a business profile. But what happens when you do that is it links it to a Facebook fan page or a Facebook business page instead of linking your Instagram to your personal Facebook account. And the reason it does that is because when you get to a place where maybe you want to run an ad or boost a post, you have to do it through your Facebook account because it manages that fan page, that business page account. So we have our Free to Be Girls Facebook fan page. We don't get any business from that, like barely anything from that. But everything I post on Instagram goes automatically to that fan page or business page account. If I want to put it on my personal Facebook page, I have to manually go there and add it to my personal Facebook page. So it just kind of adds that extra step, but you want to be able to access the advertisements, but also with a business page, you can see insights. You can look at the insights on your Instagram to see when people are actually looking at your stories. When are they looking at your posts? What time of day should you be posting? Which post was successful? If this post was successful, then I can then gear my posts to be more like that, right? Our Instagram page is totally different than my Facebook page. Our Instagram page, Clarissa, on my page, they want to see us. They want to see us as a couple. They want to see us as, you know, our journey, sharing that. They want to see that. That's what they like. My personal Facebook page wants to see my kids, wants to see that sort of stuff too. So they're very different. Sorry, go ahead, Ashley.
When you're talking about the business, changing it to the business profile, seeing all the insights, I have the creator one, and I can still see all the insights of everything you're talking about, because I did have it on the business side. And then you were talking about how there were like even more insights you could see on the business side, but then I found that on the creator side, it still shows like all those same invites, like all the day, the time, and like what you know, pictures are getting the most engagement off of hashtags, or, you know, just first looks or whatever it is. So I don't know if like there really is a big difference, but I'm sure you're right. I just remember doing that first.
Yeah, I wouldn't change it if it's working for you, because we have the option of having a personal page or a creator/business page, right? Like it's
right.
one of the other, creator or business. I don't know the benefit of creator over the benefit of business. I know Sarah Zielinski has a creator account, but Sarah Batiste and Christina Klein have business. and they never switched it over. And I don't really know the difference. I do know that they both send you to this Facebook fan page, right?
Okay.
And that's
probably what the real benefit is there, I guess.
So
okay.
But you're good. You're golden. With the creator or with the Facebook business, you're going to see the insights.
Okay.
Who's next? I think we should, Clarissa, come here. Let's do a picture.
I'm making balls.
She's making balls. Is everyone ready to smile? Margot, she got all beautiful just for the smile, right? Oh, there, she's fixing her hair. I think I got everybody. Yes. Oh, I even got you going like this. All right. Anything else? Anyone else have questions or things they want to go over?
I ask you a question about inviting, your opinion?
Yeah.
So if I'm posting, but nobody's really engaging or liking or commenting on my posts, do you start kind of going through your Facebook friends and the people, like the connections you have, even if they haven't liked your stuff, and try to invite them? Or what are your thoughts on that? What's the right way to go about it?
For sure. I think that you need to make sure that you are inviting from different things, right? So for example, like you said, you mentioned a post. If someone likes a post or engages on that post, then they've liked it and they're kind of open to chat with. So it would be a simple one, you know, like, hey, thanks so much for the love on my fitness post. I'm loving this new program. Did you want to try a sample workout, right? Like, or did you want to join information on joining our boot camp that's coming up on July 27th, right? That one's really easy. When you feel like, okay, so I did that post and this post didn't get much engagement, and you kind of, maybe you go through your story then and you look at your fitness story and like, thanks for watching my fitness story. I'm loving this program. And then you feel like you've tapped that out and you're going now to like Facebook friends, right? So you're going to go through your friends and be like, the first thing I would do, Clarissa she has a really good message right now where she's sending it out to people, and she's literally going through like A, B, C, D. She's on F now, right? She's going through all of her friends on Facebook, asking them how they're doing, how they're holding up in the pandemic. And then from there, we'll work that into some sort of invite into coaching or invite into, well then come share.
I'm also doing that because Facebook sometimes doesn't show our stuff to friends. If you haven't talked to them in a while, Facebook thinks you guys are not friends anymore. So your feed's not even going on their page. So I make sure I do that, because then it shows my stuff on their feed just by saying, hi, how are you doing? How are you holding up in your, during these crazy times, whatever. But at least now, because we've been talking, then my stuff is gonna start showing on their page again. Because like, oh, they're friends again. Facebook says, oh, they're friends again. So that's another thing.
Yeah.
Keep going.
So then it would be a little bit more strategic, because I wouldn't just vomit an invite on them. I would be like, how are you doing? How are you holding up in the pandemic? You know, like that sort of stuff. Does that make sense? Right? And then you might lead that into an invite to try a free workout or to join the free group. The other thing that I always did was, you guys, so those of you on Margot's team that are doing the free group that's coming up, make an event. Go onto Facebook and actually make an event. Use the banner, the picture from the post that Margot put up, and invite people to it. You can invite 499 people on Facebook to an event. And then it gives you people to talk to. It gives you those, because you want to keep having that list or those conversations going so that you can follow up with people. How you doing? We talked a month ago. You know, you guys were going on a camping trip. How was your trip? And it just keeps that conversation flowing, right? I would recommend an event for Margot's thing.
That's what Tamara was saying. She knows what she's talking about. So listen to her. But
sometimes
another thing, Sarah, that you can do between times when we do these challenges or whatever, and we're sort of trying to sort of get actual physical people into whatever it is we're doing. There was a couple posts I did, and I'm going to resurrect and post it again, One was sweet or salty, and I had a whole schwack of people say, oh, I prefer sweet, I prefer salty. A bunch of people I don't know, and I have not gone back to them yet, but I will, because now they've talked to me through that post. And then before that, I posted something like, what do you struggle with more, fitness or food? Something like that. And I don't even know. I think I had like 80 people that responded. I don't know those people. And you don't sort of jump on them right away, but I'm going to go back to that post and see those people and just check in. Hey, how are you doing? How's the summer going? But they've posted, and I might say something funny about the fact that oh, you said you like sweets. Are you still eating all your sweets or whatever? But anyways, you those types of open-ended questions on Facebook, I find get a ton of response to start building up your network. But as Tamara said,
something
you don't
like
jump
this.
on them right away.
Right? Like,
yeah,
even something like this on your Facebook,
yeah,
you don't have to put 100 people. You could put first 25 people to comment.
yeah,
Yeah,
like that.
Right? And then this gives you people to invite. It gives you people to have that conversation with. So it doesn't feel like you're just out of people to talk to, right? Out of people to invite to this journey with you.
And maybe it's because
yeah,
I'm getting going with it, but I've tried doing that a couple times, or even like the invite to the free boot camp, and it's like it's a ghost town. Like nobody's commented. Like I'll call my daughter, say, hey, you need to like this and comment to try to get some momentum. But other than that, it's like, so that's why I was just trying to figure out some other tricks to,
Sarah, Kim on this call, I've dragged her through everything. So we're going to be there's chat, you're going to have one or two people, your daughter or whatever, that will sort of be with you, and then eventually it will grow. It's amazing how you can make yourself look bigger with even just one person tagging them respond, like whatever. But Kim and I mean, when I started this with Tamara, there was maybe 3 of us, and that was about it. And now it's growing. So it does take some time, but you're doing the right thing.
Yeah. And just being like creative like that. Like I would on a Sunday, I would throw up that post that I just did and be like, I'm starting in a new fitness program coming up next week. First 25 people to comment, I'm going to send you a free sample. Right? And I put like feeling strong and colorful. And I got lots of comments. I always, when there's a new launch, I always do that kind of post because then the first person that comments, you comment back saying I sent you a message, right? And then the more comments that are on it, it gets more and more views. Like that post there, 2 weeks later, I was still getting people commenting on it, even though it was 2 weeks before, and right? It should not be showing up in people's feed anymore, but it was because of the number of comments on it. So.
Okay. Sorry, one more thing that I've found, sorry to interrupt, Tamara, but when I reply, this is what I found anyways, when I reply, if someone comments and I say, oh, thank you, and then someone else comments, oh, thank you very much, and make a joke or whatever, it seems to get more following, I guess, because there's just more comments, even though half of them are mine.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's what I was just kind of saying, was that it's like, I think that one has like 140 comments on it. Well, 70 of those comments are mine because I replied to every single person, because then it gets more traction. So yeah, I see Margot's about to work out. Kim's about to work out. Max has done a run. Right? I already worked out. I finished MBF today. Yeah, that was good. Those were hard. Right, Ashley? I was like, holy cow, what is that? No, the hardest move in that program for me was those, I can do a chest press, no problem, like 25 pounds with a chest press. The one where you had to rotate and come in a press and then push up, I was like, oh my gosh, that one was killer. I think I could only use 12 pounds on those. That was insane. So. All right, ladies, if everyone is good, I'm going to end the meeting and we're gonna head to our staycation here. Well, Clarissa's probably ready to go, and I haven't even packed a single thing. Yeah, we're going to Kitsilano to stay in Vancouver for a week. So
Have fun.
we're good. Anyone have anything, final thoughts, things they want to go over? Brandy, it was so good to have you on. Kim, thanks for hopping on again, Kim. Sheila, so great to have you here. It's great to have all of you. Sarah, Ashley, Margot, Brandy, Max, Corley. It's great to have all of you here. So please know how much we appreciate you and love you all. So, all right. Have a good Sunday, and we will chat soon.
Bye. Happy Sunday.